Hello students, in this video we will start chapter 5, that is arithmetic progression exercise 5.1. The first question is, in which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? And the first situation is the taxi fare after each kilometer when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and 8 for each additional kilometer. Thus, in this situation we have given fare for the first kilometer is rupees 15 and fare for each additional kilometer is rupees 8. We can write the situation as follows. Fare for the first kilometer is rupees 15, fare for the second kilometer as rupees 15 plus 8, and fare for the third kilometer would be rupees 15 plus 8 and so on. The progression would be as followed: rupees 15, rupees 23, rupees 31 and so on. Now here the first term is A1, that is rupees 15, and second term, that is A2, is rupees 23, and third term, that is rupees 31. Now the difference of consecutive terms, that is A2 minus A1, would be rupees 23 minus rupees 15 equals to rupees 8, and A3 minus A2 becomes rupees 31 minus rupees 23 equals to rupees 8. Now, as the difference of the consecutive terms of the progression is constant, that is rupees 8, so the given situation will form an AP. Pause the video and note it down. And the next situation is the amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. Means we have given a cylinder that is filled with air, and each time 1/4 of the air is removed by the pump of the remaining air in the cylinder. Means in the beginning we have total air present in the cylinder is 1. How 1? Means we have initially cylinder is filled with air, that is 100% filled, or 100% means 100 upon 100 becomes 1. The one part is whole part, 1 as a whole. So the total air present in the cylinder is 1. Now according to the given situation, progression would be as followed. Means we have given initially cylinder is filled with air, that is 1. In the next term we are to remove the 1/4 part of the remaining, means 1 minus 1/4 of the whole, that is 1. So 1 minus 1/4 of 1. Now it becomes 1 minus 1/4 becomes 3/4. The next term we are to remove 1/4 of the 3/4. 3/4 minus 1/4 of 3/4 and so on. And in this way we get the first term as 1, second term as 3/4, and third term as 3/4 minus 3/16 and so on. And our progression would be as followed: 1, 3/4, 9/16 and so on. Here the first term, that is A1, is 1, A2 is 3/4 and A3 is 9/16. Now A2 minus A1 is equals to 3/4 minus 1. Take the LCM of 4 and 1 becomes 4, and 4 divided by 4 becomes 1, 1 into 3 becomes 3, 3 minus 4 becomes minus 1. So the solution would be minus 1/4. Now A3 minus A2 becomes 9/16 minus 3/4. Solve this term, these terms becomes 9 minus 12/16 and we get minus 3/16. Now as the difference of the consecutive terms is not constant, therefore the given situation does not form an AP. Pause the video and note it down. Our next situation is the cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when its cost rupees 150 for the first meter and rises by rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. In this situation we have given the cost of digging for the first meter is rupees 150 and cost for each subsequent meter is rupees 50. Thus the progression would be as followed. That is rupees 150 for the first kilometer, rupees 150 plus 50 for the second meter, and rupees 150 plus 50 plus 50 for the third meter and so on. Thus the progression would be as rupees 150, rupees 200, rupees 250 and so on. Here the first term is A1, that is rupees 150. Second term is A2, that is rupees 200, and third term is rupees 250. Now the difference of consecutive terms, that is A2 minus A1, is rupees 200 minus rupees 150 becomes rupees 50, and A3 minus A2 becomes rupees 250 minus rupees 200 and it becomes rupees 50. As the difference of consecutive terms is constant, therefore the given situation forms an AP. Pause the video and note it down. Our next situation is the amount of money in the account every year when the rupees 10,000 is deposited at the compound interest at 8% per annum. Means in this situation we have given principal as rupees 10,000 and the rate of interest as 8% per annum. As the amount is deposited at the compound interest, so we will use the formula that we have studied in our previous class, that is amount is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power T, where A is the amount and P is the principal and R is the rate of interest and T is the time period. Now the amount for the first year, that is in beginning, and that is we have first term as A1 is rupees 10,000. Amount for the second year would be, that is A2, becomes 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 raised to power 1. Now 10,000 into 108 upon 100, 100 will be cancelled with the 10,000 and becomes 100 into 108 and it becomes 10,800. And the amount for the third year, that is A3, becomes rupees 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 raised to power 2. Now rupees 10,000 into 108 by 100 into 108 by 100, and this becomes rupees 108 into 108, and after multiplying we get rupees 11,664. Now we have the progression as follows: rupees 10,000, rupees 10,800, 11,664, and so on. As the difference of consecutive terms, that is A2 minus A1, is equals to 10,800 minus 10,000, that is rupees 800, and A3 minus A2 is 11,664 minus 10,800 and it becomes rupees 864. As the common difference is not the constant in this progression, so the given situation does not form an AP. Pause the video and note it down. Our next question is, write the first four terms of AP when the first term A and the common difference D are given as follows. In this question, we will use the formula AN equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. That is a general term of AP, nth term of AP you can say, or last term of AP. By using this formula, we will solve all the questions. Now proceed. The question 1 is A equals to 10 and D equals to 10. Means first term is 10 and common difference is 10. So that first term, that is A equals to A1, would be 10, and second term A2 would be A plus D is equals to 10 plus 10, that is rupees 20, and third term A3 would be A plus 2D, that is 10 plus 2 into 10, it becomes 10 plus 20 and that is 30. Now A4, A plus 3D, that is 10 plus 3 into 10 is equals to 10 plus 30, that is 40. Thus the first four terms of AP are 10, 20, 30 and 40. Now in the next part we have A first term as minus 2 and D, that is common difference, as 0. Here A1 is A, that is minus 2, and A2, that is A plus D, would be minus 2 plus D 0 and becomes minus 2, and A3, that is A plus 2D, would be minus 2 plus 2 into 0, it becomes 0, so that 0 plus minus 2 becomes minus 2, and A4, that is A plus 3D, becomes minus 2 plus 3 into 0 and minus 2 plus 0 and it becomes minus 2, and this is the constant progression as the common difference is 0. So thus the first four terms of AP are minus 2, minus 2, minus 2 and minus 2. Pause the video and note it down. In the next part we have A equals to 4 and D minus 3. Here the first term A1, that is A equals to 4, and A2 equals to A plus D, that is 4 plus minus of 3 and becomes 4 minus 3 equals to 1, and A3, that is third term A plus 2D, becomes 4 plus 2 into minus 3 becomes 4 minus 6 and it becomes minus 2, and A4, that is fourth term A plus 3D, equals to 4 plus 3 into minus 3, it becomes 4 minus 9 and it becomes minus 5. Thus the first four terms of AP are 4, 1, minus 2 and minus 5. Pause the video and note it down. In the next part we have A as minus 1 and D as 1 by 2. So A1, that is first term, is A equals to minus 1, and second term A2 would be A plus D equals to minus 1 plus 1 by 2, it becomes minus 1 by 2, and third term A plus 2D, it becomes minus 1 plus 2 into 1 by 2, and 2 will be cancelled with 2, so that minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0, and in the fourth term, it becomes a plus 3d minus 1 plus 3 into 1 by 2 minus 1 plus 3 by 2, and it becomes 1 by 2. Thus, the first four terms of AP are minus 1 by 2, 0 and 1 by 2. Pause the video and note it down. In the next situation, we have A as minus 1.25 and D as minus 0.25. Here A1, that is first term, is A equals to minus 1.25, and A2 becomes A plus D, and it is minus 1.25 plus minus of 0.25. It becomes minus 1.25 and minus 0.25, and after solution we get minus 1.50. And third term, that is A3, it becomes A plus 2D is minus 1.25 and plus 2 into D, that is minus 0.25. Minus 1.25 plus minus become minus, and 2 into 0.25 becomes 0.50. So that after solving we get minus 1.75. Now the fourth term is A plus 3D becomes minus 1.25 plus 3 into minus of 0.25, minus 1.25 minus 0.75, and it becomes 2.00. Thus the first four terms of AP are minus 1.25, minus 1.50, minus 1.75 and minus 2.00. Pause the video and note it down. And our next question is question number 3, that is, for the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. And the first part, we have given AP as 3, 1, minus 1 and 3. Here the first term, that is A1 equals to A is 3, and the common difference that is D is A2 minus A1, and second term A2 is 1, so that 1 minus A2, that is 1 minus A1 is 3. 1 minus 3 becomes minus 2. So this is our first part. In this part we got first term as 3 and common difference as minus 2. Pause the video and note it down. In the second part, we have given AP as minus 5, minus 1, 3 and 7. Here the first term, that is A1 is equals to A is equals to minus 5, and the common difference that is D would be equals to A2 minus A1, and that is minus 1 minus of minus 5. It becomes minus 1, minus minus becomes plus, and 5. Minus 1 plus 5 becomes plus 4. So pause the video and note it down. And in the next part, we have given AP as 1 by 3, 5 by 3, 9 by 3 and 13 by 3. Here the first term, that is A1 is equals to A equals to 1 by 3, and the common difference that is D would be equals to A2 minus A1, and here A2 is second term, that is 5 by 3, so that 5 by 3 minus first term, that is 1 by 3. Take the LCM. LCM would be 3 divided by 3 becomes 1 into 5 becomes 5, minus 3 divided by 3, that is 1, 5 minus 1, and it becomes 4 by 3. So pause the video and note it down. In the next part, we have 0.6, 1.7, 2.8 and 3.9 as NAP. Here the first term, that is A1 is equals to A is equals to 0.6, and the common difference that is D is equals to A2 minus A1. Now the second term, that is 1.7 minus first term, that is 0.6. It becomes 1.1. Pause the video and note it down. The next question, that is question number 4, is which of the following are AP, and if they form an AP, find the common difference D and write the 3 more terms. Here the first part is 2, 4, 8 and 16 as a progression, and now we are to check whether this progression is an AP or not. How to check? We are to check the difference of consecutive terms, that is A2 minus A1 and A3 minus A2. That is enough for the first consecutive terms. So here a2 minus a1, that is second term minus first term, that is 4 minus 2, it becomes 2, and a3 minus a2 becomes 8 minus 4, that is 4. As the difference of consecutive term is not constant, that is in the first difference we got as difference as 2, and the second difference a3 minus a2 we got as 4, so the difference is not constant, hence the given progression as the difference is not constant, so the given progression is not an AP. Pause the video and note it down. In the next progression we have 2, 5 by 2, 3 and 7 by 2. Here the common difference of consecutive terms, that is a2 minus a1, we have 5 by 2 minus 2, it becomes 2 to the 4, 5 minus 4, 1, it means 1 by 2, and a3 minus a2, that is 3 minus 5 by 2, it becomes 2 3 is 6 minus 5, that is 1 by 2. As the difference is constant, that is 1 by 2 and 1 by 2, you can write as the difference is constant, that is 1 by 2, so the given progression is an AP. As this progression is an AP, so we have, and in this AP we have common difference as 1 by 2, that is d is equals to 1 by 2. Now we are to find 3 more terms in this AP, and the first term is 2, second term is 5 by 2, third term is 3, and fourth term is 7 by 2. Now we are to find next 3 terms, that is we are to find fifth term. Now a5 would be a plus 4d, that is a, that is 2 plus 4 into d is 1 by 2. It becomes 2 plus 2 to the 4, it becomes 4. 2 plus 2 becomes 4. Now a6 becomes a plus 5d, that is 2 plus 5 into d is 1 by 2. Now 2 plus 5 by 2, and it becomes 9 by 2. And next a7, that is a plus 6d, that is 2 plus 6 into 1 by 2, 2 3 is 6, becomes 2 plus 3, and it becomes 5. Thus we got the next 3 terms, that is a5, a6 and 7. Those are 4, 9 by 2 and 5. Pause the video and note it down. And the next progression is minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2, and minus 5 by 2, and minus 7 by 2. Now we have to check whether this progression is an AP or not. Here a2 minus a1, that is second term minus first term. Second term is minus 3 by 2, and first term is minus of minus 1 by 2. After solving we get minus 3 by 2, minus minus become plus, and minus 1 by 2, and it becomes plus 2. It becomes minus 2, 2.0, minus 2.0. And a3 minus a2, it becomes minus 5.2, minus of minus 3.2. After solving we get minus 5.2, minus minus become plus, plus 3.2. It becomes minus 2.0. As the difference is constant, that is minus 2.0 and minus 2.0. So we can say the given progression is an AP. As you can write as the difference. So as the difference is constant, that is minus 2. So the given progression is an AP with the common difference as d equals to minus 2. Now the next 4 terms, that is we are to find the 5th term, 6th term and 7th term. Now the next 3 terms would be a5, that is a plus 4d, that is a, that is we have minus 1 by 2 as a, plus 4 into d is minus 2. Now it becomes minus 1 by 2, plus minus become minus, and 4 to the 8. Now 8 minus minus become plus, and so that answer would be minus 9.2. Now a6 would be a plus 5d, and a is minus 1.2 plus 5 into d is minus 2. It becomes minus 1.2 and minus 10. And now this would be minus 11.2. And last term, that is a7, we have to find a plus 6d, and it becomes a, that is minus 1.2, plus 6 into minus 2, and it becomes minus 1.2, and minus 12, and it becomes minus ka 13.2. It becomes minus 13.2. So pause the video and note it down. And the next progression we have minus 10, minus 6, minus 2, plus 2, and so on. Now we have to check whether this progression is an AP or not. Here the second term minus first term, that is difference of conjugated terms, we have to check. Now A2, that is minus 6, minus of minus 10, that is A1, and it would be minus 6, and minus minus become plus, plus 10. 10 minus 6 becomes 4. So the A2 minus A1 become 4. Now A3 minus A2, it would be A3 minus A2, it would be minus 2 minus of minus 6, and it becomes minus 2 plus 6, and it would be 4. As the difference of A2 minus A1 is 4, and A3 minus A2 is also 4, as the difference is constant, that is 4, so the given progression is an AP with the common difference D equals to 4. Now the next three terms would be, now A5 would be A plus 4 into D, and A is minus 10, A is minus 10 plus 4 into D is 4. Now minus 10 plus 4, 4 is 16, it becomes plus 6. Now A6 would be A plus 5D, and A is minus 10 plus 5 into D, that is 4, so that it becomes minus 10 plus 5, 4 is 20, 20 minus 10, it becomes 10. And A7 would be A plus 6D, that is A is minus 10 plus 6 into D, that is 4, so that it becomes minus 10 plus 24, and it becomes plus 14. Thus we got the next three terms, A5 as 6, A6 as 10, and A7 as 14. Pause the video and note it down. And the next progression, that is part number 5. In this progression we have 3 plus 2 root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2, and 3 plus 3 root 2 as the terms of this progression. Now we have to check whether this progression is an AP or not. Now the same process will be repeated. Second term minus first term, that is 3 plus root 2 minus 3, and it becomes minus 3, and plus 3 will be cancelled, so it becomes root 2 only. Now A3 minus A2, let us check. A3, that is third term, 3 plus 2 root 2 minus second term, that is 3 plus root 2. After solving we will get 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 and minus root 2. Minus 3 and plus 3 would be cancelled. 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2 means root 2, 1 root 2. As the difference of conjugated terms A2 minus A1 is root 2, and A3 minus A2 is also root 2, so the given progression is an AP. I am repeating, as the difference is constant, that is root 2, so the given progression is an AP with the common difference D is equals to root. Now we have to find next three terms, that is fifth term, sixth term, and seventh term. Now fifth term would be A plus 4D, and here A is 3 plus 4 into D is root 2. So it becomes 3 plus 4 root 2. And the next sixth term is A plus 5D, that is 3 plus 5 into D is root 2. So that it becomes 3 plus 5 root 2. And next term, that is A7, A plus 6D. A, that is 3 plus 6 into D, that is root 2. This is our seventh term. Thus we got the next three terms, A5, A6, and A7. A5 is 3 plus 4 root 2, A6 is 3 plus 5 root 2, and A7 as 3 plus 6 root 2. Pause the video and note it down. And the next progression we have, that is 0.2, 0.22, and 0.222, and 0.222, and 2. Now here A2 minus A1, that is 0.22 minus 0.2. It would be 0.02, and A3 minus A2, it would be 0.222 minus 0.22. It would be 0.002. As you can see, A2 minus A1 is 0.02, and A3 minus A2 is 0.002, and that is the difference is not constant. Difference is not same. So the given progression is not an AP. I am repeating, as the difference is not constant, so the given progression is not an AP. Pause the video and note it down. Now I'm not taking the next part. I'm leaving next 3 to 4 parts for your practice. I'm taking now 11th part, that is a square, a cube and a4. Here a2 minus a1 is a square minus a. Now you can take a as a common factor so that it becomes a into a minus 1, and you can see, and a3 minus a2 would be a cube minus a square, and now a square can be taken as common factor so that it becomes a square into a minus 1. As you can see, the difference of first two consecutive terms is a2 minus a1 is a into a minus 1, and the next two terms is a square into a minus 1, as the difference is not constant, so the given progression is not an AP. I am repeating, as the difference is not constant, so the given progression is not an AP. Pause the video and note it down. And the next progression is root 2, root 8, root 18 and root 32, and these terms can be rewritten as root 2 will remain same, root 8 can be written as 2 root 2, root 18 can be rewritten as 3 root 2, and root 32 can be rewritten as 4 root 2. Why this so? As you can write root 8 as root of 2 into 2 into 2. Now by pairing you can rewrite this as 2 root 2, and root 18 can be written as 3 into 3 into 2, so that this can be written as 3 root 2. Similarly, you can write root 32 as 4 root 2. Here the difference of consecutive terms, that is a2 minus a1, that is 2 root 2 minus root 2, this becomes root 2, and a3 minus a2, that is 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2, this is also a2, as the difference is same in the both cases, that is root 2 and root 2, so the given progression is an AP. I am repeating, as the difference is constant, that is 2, so the given progression is an AP with the constant difference d equals to 2. Now we are to find the next three terms, that is a5 would be a plus 4d, that is root 2 plus 4 root 2. Now this becomes 5 root 2, and this can be written as root 2 into 5, and this will be written as 50. And now a6, and that would be a plus 5d, and now a is root 2 plus 5 into d is also root 2. Now this becomes 6 root 2, and this can be written as 2 into 6 into 6, and this would be 72. Now last term, that is a7, would be a plus 6d, and a, that is root 2 plus 6 into d, that is root 2, this becomes 7 root 2, and this can be written as 2 into 7, and this would be 7 into 7 become 49, 49 into 2 becomes 98. So these are next three terms, that is a5 becomes root 50, a6 become root 72, and a7 become root 98. Thus we can find other terms of this given progression. Now pause the video and note it down. Now the next progression is root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12. Here a1 is root 3, a2 is root 6, and a3 is root 9, that can be written as 3. Now you can see a2 minus a1 become root 6 minus root 3. This is not equals to root 3. Keep in your mind, we can write this as, by using root of ab would be equals to root a into root b. So root 6 can be written as 2 into 3, root of 2 into 3 minus root of 3, and can be written as root 2 into root 3 minus root 3. Similarly, root 3 can be taken as common, so that root 3 into root 2 minus 1. Now we are to find a3 minus a2, that is 3 minus root 6. 3 minus root 6. Now further we can't change this. So here you can see, here a2 minus a1 is not equals to a3 minus A2. That is, the common difference in the both cases is not same. In the first case, the difference of the consecutive term is root 3 into root 2 minus 1. And in the second case, you can see A3 minus A2 is 3 minus root 6. And both are not equal. Hence, the given progression is not an AP. And the next part is 1 square, 5 square, 7 square and 73. That is, 1 square would be same 1, 5 square becomes 25, 7 square becomes 49 and next term remains same, that is 73 and so on. Here A2 minus A1, that is 25 minus 1 becomes 24 and A3 minus A2 becomes 49 minus 25, that is also 24. And similarly you can see A4 minus A3, that is 73 minus 49, that is also 24. Hence, as the common difference in each case is same, so the given progression would be an AP. So as the common difference is same in each case, so the given progression is an AP with the common difference D equals to 4. Now the next three terms would be A5, that is A plus 4D, and here A is 1 plus 4 into D is 24. So that 1 plus 24 into 4 becomes 96 and 96 plus 1 becomes 97. A5, we find A5 is 97. Now we have to find A6, that is A plus 5D, and A is 1 plus 5 into D is 24. It becomes 1 plus 25 into 24 into 5 becomes 120 and 120 plus 1 become 121. And next term, that is A7, we have to find A plus 6D, and A is 1 plus 6 into D, and D is 24, and this become 1 plus 24 into 6 become 144. So that this total become 144 plus 1 becomes 145, and these are the next three terms of the given progression, that is A5 equals to 97 and A6 equals to 121 and A7 equals to 145. And the next progression is 1 square, 3 square, 5 square and 7 square, and that is 1, 3 square becomes 9, 5 square becomes 25 and 7 square become 49 and so on. Now here A2 minus A1 is 9 minus 1, that is 8, and A3 minus A2 is 25 minus 9, that is 16. And you can see as the difference is not same. In the first case, A2 minus A1 is 8 and A3 minus A2 is 16. So you can write as the difference is not constant, so the given progression is not an AP. This is all about exercise 5.1. You can make your notes from this video. So please watch this video, like and subscribe this channel. Thanks.